friends, and welcome back to another video. It is me, your girl Tabitha, and I was born to DIY. So friends, let me first start and say I want to thank everyone for watching all of my videos last week while I was away on vacation. It truly means so much to me, and I greatly appreciate you for stopping by and watching those videos. And for any of those that have not watched it yet, please stop by, watch my videos, because I did not want to not share any content while I was away. Okay, now friends, as you can see, I'm outside. I am outside to give you an update of what this heat have done to my garden while I've been away. Yeah. So, of course, I didn't have anyone to come and be able to water my garden while I was away. I do not have any type of drip line or any of that out here as well. So basically, the only rain that my garden has been getting, is from Mother Nature. Okay? When it rained and when it didn't, and I basically don't know. Okay? So I have a lot of cleaning up that I need to do, but that will happen another day, because friends, let me first tell you this. It is extremely hot out here. And when I say extremely hot, it is hot. I mean hot. Today, our temp is, we're supposed to get to 100, and that is just the temperature. That is not the heat index. I came outside last night about 9 o'clock, and it was still hot. The humidity is just up. For anyone that doesn't know, I am down south in Alabama, and it is hot. Okay, it is extremely hot. Anyway, friends, I am going to turn the camera around, walk you through, and show you what I'm dealing with. Okay, let's dive right into it, friends. Okay, friends, so first, you can see I need to basically come off and need to blow. I need to clean all this up as well. I also need to remove my spring things, but that will come later. Now, I want to get back out here, let me say this first, and do some more of finish doing this backyard area, but I can't do it now, friends. It's just too hot. This lavender completely died. I'm going to stop purchasing those, friend. I'm just not good with lavender, okay? This is my tomato, and basically I am going to have to, friends, I think I'm going to have to go and make a trip to Lowe's. And I know I told y'all this the last time, but of course I didn't get a chance to do it, and y'all already know why, but that is over with, okay? So I am going to probably go to Lowe's this evening after the gym. Okay, now my cabbage is starting to come up, as well as my collard greens is trying to come up. So I don't know if it's trying to come up now, because remember, I planted these back on April the 24th. The same time I planted these on April the 24th. And you see those. These are the Southern California. These was doing so good, and friends, I just don't know what happened all of a sudden, okay? Now, my two peppers, if you recall, this is the pepper that I showed you the last time. Hold on, let me let you get a good glimpse up in there. And it is still growing. I was so afraid of what was going to happen to that while I was away. But I know that I need to go and get a stronger stake, friend, because look, there's another pepper that is getting ready to come out right there. And so I need to be able to be prepared to have a stronger stake to support those. I don't see any coming out on this one, but I'm definitely gonna make that trip. These zucchinis here started from seeds versus the zucchinis over there. So the zucchini, squash, as well as those peppers, I purchased those from Lowe's and Home Depot. Okay, these here completely started from seeds. It used to look full and look everything, but all of a sudden now, I don't know why it looks this way. Okay, now what I think I'm going to do, friends, is I'm gonna go ahead and get my net and put my net over the collard greens and do that. But I'm also going to probably start the collard greens in the house. Yeah. Friends, it is really hot out here. I'm not gonna even lie to you. And it is still morning. It is actually 10:12, okay? And it is hot. You can see I'm up under the trees, but the humidity, it is no joke. So what I'm thinking I am going to do, friends, is I think I'm gonna start collard greens, and I'm gonna go ahead and start those in the house. And I want to start those in the house, so once the temperature does cool off a little bit, I can move them and bring those out here outside, and get a jump start on those, because we're not up north, we're down south. I'm in zone 8B, but here the climate has changed. Let me just say that, friends. It almost feels like we have 2 seasons here. Okay, we may not cool off until November, but there are times that December on Christmas, it was still hot. I mean, like now, it was still hot. So it's like we jumped from the spring, summer, because our spring is summer. We dive into heat, and then we dive into almost like a fall, because it's really not like a true winter. So it feels like we have 2 seasons. We had a cold winter last year, the beginning of this year, but that been years since we had a cold winter. So I want to go ahead and start my collard greens and do that. Of course, I'll share that process with you all and do that. And I think I'm gonna have to wait until it cools off to come back out here to continue my backyard. What I want to do, I don't know, friends. I'm trying to think of how I want to do that. I don't know, but in either way, you will still be getting content. I do have a lot of indoor projects that I basically can start. That way I can keep cool and won't have to be out here in this direct heat. August is the hottest month here down south. And so we're going to be hot for a while. We're going to be hot through Labor Day. We're going to be hot through October. It's not going to cool off anytime soon. Okay, let me show you some of my plants, and then I'm going to get out of this heat and back into the house. Okay, so I don't know what broke this, but something took place to where that is broken. But look how beautiful that is. Isn't that beautiful? Look, friends. Isn't that beautiful? They're still growing. You see my dragon is still growing. I got weeds that I need to pull out of here. This all needs to be cleaned off. I got to wash the pillows and everything, friends. All that got left out here. Some of those are drying out. Yeah, friends, this is just what I'm dealing with. That is so beautiful. And then really quick, I'm going to show you this before I get out of this heat. Okay? So, just so that you can see, these did perfectly well while I was gone. You can barely even see my other plant that's in here. But these are growing beautifully in this pot. And friends, I just threw those in there and I barely even watered those, okay? You can see those still in here. The banana tree here is coming back up. Just look how good those did. This is my Gara. She's been doing good. I need to weed, of course. Those was the salvia dead. I need to pull that up. That's a salvia that needs to come up. There's a Gara. My banana tree. That salvia needs to come up. I still have those, but just look. But I need to weed this and all of that. And friends, what I think I'm gonna do is, this here is a DIY, okay? And I think I'm gonna put this over in my garden area. Friends, woo! I had to come in the house, okay? It is hot out there. Okay, but as I was explaining, so that was a DIY what I did. It's a flower pot that has cement in it, where I took this black PVC pipe, and I think the hole is maybe about 4 to 5 inches in diameter, so that the umbrella stand can go in it. I had wheels that was on the bottom of it, but one of the wheels broke off, and so basically I took like this hammer and just beat it and beat it and beat it until I got the other 4 wheels off. 3 wheels off. So that's why I can't roll it around anymore. Basically what it is, I should have got more durable, stronger wheels that would have been able to hold the weight of the cement. Let me just put it that way. Okay. All right, now friends, I think I'm going to put that umbrella over in my garden section. I just want to test it out, see how it is. Hold one second. Okay, sorry about that. I want to test it out and see how it do sit in that area. I want it to be when I'm over there and I'm doing work, I can let the umbrella up and have shade on me. And so early in the morning, there's shade over there, and late in the evening is shade in just that garden area. And so like now and through the rest of the part of the midday, there's a lot of sun. And so I want it to be where I can let the umbrella up and have shade on me when I'm working over there in my garden. Because I plan on continue being in my garden even throughout the fall and the winter. I want to be able to go out there, and the sun does still come out. It's just, I just need that. So I want to try to put that over there. As I was explaining to you for as my projects, there are things I still want to get done. There are things I'm going to wait and do them in my backyard next year. But I have things that I want to get completed for as this year, which I will still be in my yard, landscaping, doing all that stuff, pulling weeds, doing all type of stuff. Okay, I'm not going to stop doing that. So I'm letting y'all know that, Okay, but anyway, looking forward, coming up, decorating for fall. I have to pull all of my decor out of the storage, as well as I have already shared with you some things that I had purchased. So that is coming, and I don't know which room I want to start in first. I don't know if I want to go ahead and tackle my kitchen, which may be my next big project, because right now it's too hot to be outside, friends. So I'm trying to decide, do I want to tackle the kitchen or do I want to tackle my office? So anyway, friends, thank you so much for stopping by today's video. Today's video was just brief. I just got back home and I really didn't even rest on vacation. And I guess I didn't realize that until I got back home. And on yesterday, I had planned on actually being out in the backyard. Well, friends, I didn't get a chance to be outside. I was tired. My body wouldn't allow me to. And I guess that was just coming from me not resting. Whole vacation, I thought I rest, but I was basically almost shopping every day, friends. I'm not going to even lie to you. I mean, we ate out and cooked in and did a bunch of other stuff, but I guess I truly didn't rest. And so yesterday, my body wouldn't allow me to. I did do some things here in the house, like clean up, straighten up, and all that. But in between that, friends, my body was shutting down. You're a girl. I really couldn't do it. So anyway, thank you for stopping by today's video. I greatly appreciate each and every last one of y'all for continuing to support me on last week of those videos. If you missed those videos, please play those videos. Honey, let them play through. Okay, as the commercials come through and about, go get you some water, get some tea, wine, or whatever it is that you need to do. Okay. And don't forget to leave me a comment for today. Leave me a bell pepper. Do we have a bell pepper emoji? I don't know. Leave me a vegetable in the comments today. If you don't want to leave a comment, make sure that you're share. Make sure you're hyping the video. And friend, until next time, remember to always be bold, be creative, but most importantly, friends, be you. Until next time, friends. Bye.